Welcome to our Hackathon 2014 demonstration video for Nori, Nikisa, Thomas, and Jeff. For our hack week, we decided to build a New Relic plugin for Postgres. You can access this plugin by going to New Relic, and you'll see on the left side here the Postgres SQL link. When you click here, you'll get a list of all the Postgres servers that you can report from. When you click into an environment, it'll drop you to the access and data growth page. This page is broken up into two sections, first being the data growth graphs on the top, and then the data access patterns charts on the bottom. We'll go chart by chart real quick and to give you a quick context on what they are representing. The first chart here, the main chart, is contrasting your live and dead storage for rows, how much space each row is consuming. For dead storage represents rows that are still hanging around due to MVCC or multi-version content controller. These rows hang around due to potential rollbacks each session can perform. So the kind of teal area of the chart here are visible rows to every session. The orange area down here that you see at the bottom of the chart is not visible and will only become visible if a session performs a rollback. If not managed properly, these dead rows can consume a large amount of space if you start having sessions that hang around for a long period of time. So it is something to watch out for. The chart over here is fairly self-explanatory. This is a line chart representing the total size of your instance. The two charts in here regarding data access patterns. The chart on the left here compares and contrasts the number of inserts, deletes, and updates that are being performed on this environment right now. You're seeing a lot of inserts compared to updates and deletes. Next chart over, your table versus index scans. This shows that by far we are accessing more indexes than tables, which is kind of what you want to see, because when you are writing your queries and writing your predicates, you're going to want to be hitting indexed columns versus non-indexed columns. So this is a good pattern to see. On the connection sessions page, we have three charts here. We tried to correlate these charts here with what we see with the MVCC dead row anomaly. So as session hours become longer and we start seeing sessions hang around for days or maybe even weeks, you'll see the dead row growth also increase. So we'd want to see or expect, as this increases, the dead storage over here also increases. As you go through and potentially kill sessions or sessions log off, then you would see this line drop here. You'd also see the dead storage also drop. This chart here on the left represents total session time of all sessions currently logged into that Postgres environment. And this one over here represents the longest held session, which could be the troublemaker for the majority of the MVCC dead rows. And then down here is your connection count to make sure you're not approaching your maximum connection threshold. This is currently what we have in our first iteration of the Postgres plugin. There are some obvious follow-up questions that you'd have with this data that we can't answer yet because New Relic does not support ETLing strings. For instance, if you saw this page here or this graph here and you saw your dead size increasing rapidly, you don't want to know if table is increasing rapidly to go perform a full vacuum on it, or maybe adjust how you manage your connections. In the future, we hope to implement that, but for now, hope you find this useful. Thank you.